Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Rise of the Republic in Rome 2 with Two-Headed Wolf Gaming. What are we going to work for today? Well, quite a few ideas I have in mind, but I was trying to figure out how to increase the Velha family's loyalty. And so, if we take a look at this, the Velha family is in green here. The followers of Aita are in blue here. This is all the regions that they have. And instead of going for Breton games, which we have been using for a while now, and I guess we've been using them for too long, we're going to go for this, for the party loyalty. Right? So during the next turn, we're going to reach 9 plus 9 to party loyalty, yeah. And we will wait a little bit more until we can do the same over here. While people will be happy, I am going to be increasing these families' power as well. Right? I want to have more senators on our side than on their side. And I believe that this is the way to go. For now, let us end the turn. We can still throw an edict here. Okay. Well, what do I want to do? We're getting good income out of it. More wealth from all commerce buildings. Not really the case as far as I can tell. Let's go with tax rate. And maybe I will change one of these. We'll see. Military access, no. As I said before. Okay, where are we at? The life of Rasna, age 3. At first they showed some potential. Then they bet their future on the Great Republic, a civilized society like no other. However, the spark that brought Rome into existence will never turn into a raging, uncontrollable fire. Now, the following faction must have no more territory or forces on the map Rome. Well, we're done with that. We gained a Glatav. Okay, so this is what we've completed. A migrating tribe of Hirpin have invaded this region. Okay, so at least it's not in our territory. Alliance forged between the Umbri and Senone. Have they risen again, the Umbri? Yeah, they have. I'm guessing they've rebelled here in the north. And they formed an alliance. Good for them. Here we managed to construct another mine, and thus these have upgraded as well. I am going to throw in a temple. Household expands. This guy became corrupt. Okay, so what did we gain here? We gained another one of these soldiers. And what can I give him? Probably success chance. If I give him cunning, that would reduce the cost of doing actions. Yeah, let's go for success chances, and we're gonna go around and work with him. Yeah. Okay, maintain trade relations with 4 factions. Tarchuna is a significant trade hub, where a variety of goods are traded, bartered, and exchanged. Establishing partnership requires a good reputation and trust between parties, which is not an easy thing to achieve. Okay. Maintain a total of 6 units of the following type. Etruscan hoplites. Our army's backbone is its strong and powerful hoplites. If we are to have a lasting legacy, we must ensure that our forces are unbeatable. The recruitment of half a dozen well-trained units is a reasonable first step towards achieving this. I mean, he's not wrong. Let's see. Okay, we need the followers of Aita now to go in the same direction, so we're going to go here with party loyalty, right? Characters, I don't want to do too much, but this will provide us with free loyalty. Okay, it's going to give them some senators as well. And will be good for a while, I believe. Okay, well, this army stood still, and I am going to be going for this battle. There's not a whole lot else to do, so let's just do an auto battle. Or auto resolve, and then I'll say occupy. There we have it. And now to change these settlements to something that we could use. Okay, his assassin is over here. Let's make quick work of her. We failed.
That did not go very well.
No, really. That didn't go very well. You're a genius, what can I say? Well, we'll increase your chance to make it work.
With Minerva's blessing.
With the ships, yeah, we're gonna keep them still for now. On this guy, I just wanna destroy his army.
The sails are full. Osman, make way.
So he doesn't raid our land and things like that. Okay, let's release. The remaining faction has been destroyed. We gained some experience. And I am going to provide you with indomitable infantry. Okay. Well, during the next turn, we are going to get a new set of missions. I can give this guy more movement and the ability to go with second wind. We can go with race here as well. Yeah, let's stay with tactician. I feel like I should start recruiting here. Another general. And I think I'll bring them from the followers of Aita. And I'm going to give him an Etruscan hoplite. And as far as recruiting troops,
Serve the gods and serve your city. Join us.
2 of these and 1 slinger. We're making good money. I like that. Let's bring you over here. I'm really curious to see what missions we're going to get next. End the turn.
You have many fine
Taras
goods
wants
that
a
many
trade
among us
agreement.
would enjoy.
They are far away
Can I not persuade you to trade with us?
to where I don't think it's going to bother us to trade, so let's do so. Where are we now?
Send all who oppose us.
Okay, so we've completed this. Now we're getting an H4. We control ever larger pieces of land, something which requires further interpretation of the sacred texts. Our people's growth is intrinsically linked to our knowledge of the divine, and they want us to research Libri Fulgurales. You know, I feel like maybe in the future campaigns, what I should do is look for a Latin translation. And I think we're already doing that. Yeah. We're about to finish it, so... Forge a defensive or military alliance with the following faction, Taras, which is this one. Architas is an enlightened leader of a prosperous city, highly revered among his people as both a famous thinker and an inspired inventor. The interests of our cities do not converge, however, so we have nothing to naturally fight over. There is a lot to be gained by both parties if we join together in a common cause. And fruits of the sea. We are close acquaintances to the god Netons. The lion's share of our food comes from the sea, our generous patron and trusted friend. To maintain our growth, we must harvest more and construct larger ports. So he wants us to forge some sort of
May
alliance
Hermes bless us both with skillful tongue. We Greeks,
defensive, no,
while your
military.
rhetoric- Apollo smile on you for this acceptance.
What did I accept? Military access. Okay. We have about 2 turns to do that. Because building a trade harbor... Trading port, trading harbor. Yeah, it's quite... It's a bit away. We're not gonna go with that. But we are going to go with this. With a veteran barracks. We will be able to get Italian horse skirmishers, Etruscan city guards, and Etruscan hoplites. So we're gonna finally be able to make ourselves some elite armies, which will be much needed, to be honest. How is our politics? Our politics are okay. Are you 30? You are not 30 yet. Now I'm thinking about providing these people with a few roles, right? Now she's an influential woman, he is sort of a diplomat, and that creates just a bit of tension, but overall we should be good. Let's try to hold a summit. We're getting more from trade and bonus with our neighbors. Does that mean that I could maybe
Carthage welcomes you.
have a trade?
We,
No.
the people.
The Gaelic Confederation has appeared in the north. Region. Syracuse, can I
am
trade
honored
with
to
you?
receive this embassy, and will listen.
No. Okay, I guess that's not a huge advantage for right now. Let's continue our march home.
I pledge my sword.
With this army, yeah, we're gonna somehow march them forward. Maybe bring them around here.
Ready to serve.
Okay, what are we working towards? More replenishment and less upkeep? Demoralize army? Oh, this is our trainer. More morale, but less movement. Less public order. From the presence of culture. Okay, 10 campaign map movement range for this agent. It's just for the agent. Less losses when besieging, that is good. Minus 3 morale to all enemy units in the local region while deployed. No, that is not something that we'll use. Or get more power to our spears. We don't really use spears right now. We don't have the hoplite. I know we will, but that is not good enough for me. So let's continue with this then, with the replenishments. Oh, and I need to build in this region. Yeah, maybe I'll wait one more turn for this building in order to make sure we don't get any of those slums. Right, and I need farms because we do have plenty of farms. I will need an industrial building as well, and I am going to go with sacred enclosures to begin with, because this region is mostly Roman.
What do you wish done? With the speed of Terms himself, I go.
Okay, let's assassinate some of these.
Waits there.
I'll take Hadria. Okay,
These wounds
our
will
agent
heal.
got wounded. Fortunate.
We stand ready.
And with you, I'll recruit further in some of these units. Perfect. War, construction, some traits, propagandist, okay. And that should be about it.
Our foes should make peace with their gods. Set sail. Row faster, you are men of the sea.
Good. So I'm parking this army here, and I will leave them around because we might have to do a campaign around these isles. Anything else? No. Okay, so he is bringing his diplomat, trying to cause some troubles. Yeah, we need to take them out. Sabotage. Disruption. A child is born. Agent recovered.
My skills and discretion
Oh,
are yours.
well, you healed up fast.
My
I want to see if there's any other army in here. No, there's... Apparently that faction got destroyed.
I am ready for your next command.
Can we get to them? No.
Knight of the Rasna is at your
Well,
disposal.
let's bring this army over here.
For Etruria.
I think I can do night battles, right? Yes. So by doing a night battle, I can destroy this army before even getting, you know, them to respawn. Perfect. Now it's going to be a bit more difficult
Your order is
to take on this settlement, but I am going to do it. And I think I'm going to be proactive in it. We have some good swords, we have some good ranks on them, we have like slingers, we have cavalry to stop his slingers. The Illyrian raiders might be a bit tougher. And his general. But other than that, I don't think he even has a chance to put up a really good fight. I'm thinking of how I want to approach this. There has to be a way in which I like mass shatter his troops. Okay. A very well organized city. Square based. And I could bring some troops through here. Try to get a few on this side, like so. Can he land ships around here? Yes. Here we have a bit more space. So what I will do is we'll have like these troops around here. Some of the axes as well. And then I'll have right behind some of the more quality troops. Lingers overall. I'm not sure how I'll use them. And finally our cavalry. Let's check these swords.
Italian swordsman!
Look at that. Cool shields. It makes me want to play Titan Quest, and we'll do a playthrough of that as well, at some point. I've got so many games on my list right now that we'll just need to take one at a time.
Heed my words and obey me without question. I will not waste your skills or throw away your lives.
Okay, bring you there. And we'll bring another sword through here. Let's bring slingers on this side.
At your service!
I'll try to break this.
Ready! Your orders? Advance and
I'm not sure what he wants to do with those troops. But since he doesn't seem like he wants to put up anything around here, I just want to use some engagements and try to create some flanks.
Axis of Etruria! Fight
You know?
for glory! Forward! Commander! Quick! March! Orders!
Okay.
Advance! At your service! Engage!
I'm going to create some engagements here. With these guys, we're gonna start
We have
shooting
discovered
at
the
them.
enemy's hidden units.
Look at that. Let's bring you forward.
Ready and waiting!
To be honest, I'm guessing I'm gonna push this forward and I'll bring these guys inside.
Italian
Let's see,
swordsman!
let's bring you on this side.
At your command!
I'm going to fire on them there.
We
I
have
want to
discovered the enemy's
destroy
hidden
these units with these guys.
And waiting!
Do some flanking with the cavalry.
Men of Italia! Advance at speed!
Yeah, like so.
By your command! Italian swordsman!
I am going to capture this square.
Commander! Roma invicta! Ordinam! Your orders! Mandata tua!
Okay.
Italian swordsman! Your orders?
Yeah, well, let's charge you here.
Hail! Quickly now! At your service!
Yeah, and we're gonna charge these guys here.
March! At your service!
I'll leave you to capture the square. I'll leave you to go after those.
Ready for orders! Men of Italia!
Here we've almost broken them. They've caught one of our slingers here, but that is okay. Let's bring these swords in here.
Cavalry! Ship engage!
These swords will be broken. I'm just gonna bring in the swords there and keep the cavalry on them here. Okay, well now let's go and flank them.
Melee infantry! Men of Italia! And for glory! Ready! As engage! Swords! Melee
Good.
infantry!
Our general is under attack.
Good. These guys, let's reorganize them.
Swift melee cavalry!
You, I'm gonna do this to you.
And glory!
Rally everybody up. Give someone a second one here.
To Rome! Engage! Italian swordsman!
Let's fire upon his general there.
Riders of Etruria!
Okay, this guy is still following them. Let's bring you from behind.
Men of Italia!
Hey, we'll charge you here. I'm going to bring this cavalry around as well.
Men of Italia! Etruscan men at the ready! Italian swordsmen! We don't fear Ita! Melee horsemen!
Okay, let's bring you forward just to be supported. Great. Perfect.
Cavalry!
Perfect.
Engage! Sons of Commander!
Okay. They've held out for way longer than they should, at least these ones, right?
Orders!
You do
Melee
this.
cavalry! Axis of Etruria! Cavalry, Commander!
Yeah. Charge here.
Men of Italia!
Yeah, stay on them, break them.
Riders of Etruria!
That gives these guys some inspiration.
Lead us!
Maybe I'll do some more rallies. Stay strong. Yeah, we're getting a mass break.
Ready and waiting!
Okay, now we can come back.
Axes of Etruria! Tuscan men ready! Italian
The enemy general is dead.
Perfect. Now you shoot at these guys in the back, like at these huge mob. There we have it. I'm gonna get some experience here. I'll have these guys reform just so we don't kill our own troops.
Ready and waiting! Commander! Engage! Ready and waiting!
Okay, those are a lot of kills, which should help with our experience gain. Awesome, they've lost 3,000 troops. And we're still playing on very hard. Maybe I should push for legendary from now on. I mean, the beginning is difficult. I feel like every Total War feels difficult in the beginning, but afterwards, not that much. We'll occupy the region. We've increased our Imperium as well. Which is not great. This will create some problems here, I believe. Yes. So, less loyalty for the party. Bigger costs. In this region, what do they have? Is it ours? It is ours. So they have only these two regions like the other political parties right now. I am going to give you I guess tax rates. We'll stay with tax rates. And I will increase the public order, but I will not go further with these ones because the area is not stable. Maybe even that. Instead of doing all those, we could collect some of the money. No, we'll do everything on the next turn. So let's build this temple. Construction report. Okay, so we've upgraded this. We can go even further.
State your orders.
And that might be a good idea too. Because if we upgrade this, we'll have the next level of weapons and armor. That's 10% extra attack. Yeah, let's invest. Faction joins war. And there's not really anything else. On traditions, yeah, we're going to increase our ability to fight the barbarians. As I feel like the Senone will be close to being our next target.
I will not fail you.
With you... Maybe we'll bring you here and you'll start training this army.
With Laren's blessing, we shall bring you. Are yours. Where do we sail to?
With you, yeah, we're very close to bringing you home.
Ready.
And we'll leave the rest as it is. Let's see if we can create an alliance with Taras. Okay, we've completed this. Feast of the Century. Priests and advisors murmur that it is time for a feast of non-monumental proportions. Having one might be costly indeed, but it is a good way to deal with civil unrest and political strife. Give the feast to the nobles, to the commoners, give the feast for the gods. Let's give them to the gods. Here we managed to complete this. Let's see. H5. Our achievements are many. Well versed are we in the ways of the fine living and elegant dying. Our neighbors and rivals are easily attracted to what we can offer them. Hold at least one settlement in 11 provinces in which our culture is dominant. Okay, well, let's see here. You have leveled up. Yeah, we're gonna increase the experience you provide us. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of expansion to do, and we're probably going to start going north and even start going south here. The following faction must have no more territory or forces on the map: the Senone, barbarian at gates. Renus and his gangs of foul barbarians recently arrived in Italy, raiding villages and sacking cities as they went. Such acts are not the way to make friends. It is, though, a sure path of creating foes. Not a sensible course of action, as some foes hold grudges forever. And heavy going heavy. Maintain a total of 8 units of the following type: Etruscan Heavy Hoplite. As your territories expand, so too does the number of people living under your yoke. As we grow, so do our adversaries grow, more desperate and more aggressive. To maintain and solidify our position, we must ensure the battlefield strength of our infantry is second to none. Yeah, that will require a lot of investment, I would say. And I'm going to gather money to get this, the veteran barracks next. This will provide us with Etruscan hoplites, not with Etruscan heavy hoplites. We managed to get a few large ports. And we'll probably go with trade next. But after we get our new... What? We have a third party. Followers of Selvans. Well, what are you about? We're at -30 with you, because why? You are a Mogul, +2 loyalty for every province that brings more than 5,000 wealth. You are a patriot. So you lose for every enemy present. Okay, you are a bigot. -1 loyalty for each province where the player's culture is not dominant. Difficulty Imperium, there's a bit of marriage. Let's secure loyalty. Yeah, we need to work with them just a tiny bit. 1 gravitas. Instead of gravitas, I want to provide him with something else. Maybe authority. +2 authority when leading an army. I think I'd like to give this to someone else. And he has a superior wife. +1 gravitas per turn, +3 loyalty from followers of Selvans, and -2 to public order per turn in local province. This guy... I mean... he has a lot of gravitas. Yeah, we'll need to work with him. But do they have territory? Yes. So they have territories over here. From the other parties, Who could I? I can bring in another diplomat. That is something that I could do. How about we construct a temple here, because we will need it. And I will construct... We have food, we need more food. So we're gonna add food here. Recruit an agent. Culture, bread, edict, public order and growth. Cost of performing actions. Yeah, let's bring this guy in, for example. Right? And I will want to have him as a diplomat. This guy was from our party. I think. Yeah, this will be very difficult. If he decides to give up and attack us, we're gonna be in trouble. At least for a while, until we gather our troops. Can I do anything else, like do a favor? Let's try to send... No, the party loyalty is too low. Yeah, it's going to be difficult, but we're going to have to see how we can take care of it going forward. Now, until tomorrow, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have any thoughts on the game, let me know, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.